Hello, and I am in Seville, vlogging and exploring the city and also being alone, which is a very rare case for me. Let me see you with my eyes. I'm rarely alone because I'm live with 4 adults, with 3 adults and me included, and a kid. And we always have guests and we always have social interactions, so I'm rarely alone. And this trip to Seville for the workshop that I'm doing is amazing chance for me to be alone, to contemplate, to write my journal, to work on my projects, and just feel what I feel inside, what am I about, what am I. So refreshing. Even though the weather is far from refreshing, to be honest, because it's fucking hot. Yesterday it was plus 42, and for me it's unbearable conditions. Now it's plus 30, still very hard for me, but manageable. Yeah, so I'm not showing much of Seville, to be honest, because I'm mostly staying just in the area where I live, near the gallery where I go to the workshop. I don't think that I will go even to see the Alcazar, or maybe with the group in the evening. Maybe it will be a little bit cooler today in the evening, because yesterday in the evening it was absolutely crazy. So yeah, see you.
Minuto. Para eso, el segundo ya estaríamos allí.
It's Vera Golosova here, and welcome to a new vlog. So I'm here for the visual narration workshop of Frannerd and Edu, and the gallery is right across the street where I will study. And you may ask, why do you sit inside the apartment when you visit a new town? And I will say to you, because it's fucking plus 40 outside. Maybe today it's a little bit less, because yesterday I arrived and it was really plus 40, and I thought that my eyeballs, I just felt how they dry, and I was afraid they will just fall off of my face. I don't really do hot, and it's endless source of mockery. How did I end up in Spain if I don't really like a lot of sun and hot weather? But to be honest, I realize how fitting actually Catalonian weather is for me. Because yes, it's a little bit too hot right now where I live if you go out during the day, and you should use SPF and you should wear a hat and cover as much of your body as you can. But here it's completely different. Usually in where I live, we have UV 3 during the day, and here it's 7. And once again, I realized that too hot of a weather is not really for me. But I will stop whining now and I will tell you more about the workshop. And it's actually a very long story, so strap in for me talking to you. And the thing I want to talk to you about is the importance of Fran and Edu in my artistic journey, because I checked up and I started watching Fran's videos 8 years ago or something, when she was living in Hastings in UK. And of course, when all the current videos were done, I started going backwards and I watched all of her videos in English, and I even tried to watch some of them in Spanish, but I could not because I didn't know any Spanish back then. But the thing is that for the first time on my YouTube experience, I saw a person who is vulnerable enough to present her very awkward and very weird self as she is. And I thought, this is what I want to do. This is like how I would do YouTube. 5 years ago, I did my first vlog in Russian. It's like on my older channel, Russian channel. Then I kind of like restarted it and made this channel. And I did it because she showed me that you really can do shaky camera, that you can show your real life, you can be unpolished, you can mistake in a video, and you can stutter, and you can look for words because English is not your native language, and that's okay. And some people will still like you, and you will reach people and they will reach you back. And it was breathtaking for me, really. And then I saw at some point that Fran and Edu, they were doing those visual narration workshops in Seville. I don't really know how many they did actually. These workshops, they were like really huge dream of mine, but they were like too far away. I was in Russia and they were here. Of course, I could go out of Russia at some point, but like it was very expensive. And I was not sure if I can justify this budget. And I'm very glad actually that the workshops itself is as affordable as possible. I know that like affordability of different things is very different for different people. But sometimes like when I open any like workshop or something and I see that it's like over 1,000 euros, like, or 2,000 euros, and I'm like, ooh, I could feed 4 solo travels, or maybe even 5 in this budget. So I just cannot justify such budget for almost any workshop activity I can imagine. And this workshop, luckily, I'm very thankful for the Galleria Roja who are doing the workshop, and I'm very thankful to Fran and Edu themselves that it's possible for me to take this workshop. And I also, of course, want to thank my beautiful husband who kind of said that if that workshop is so important for me that I absolutely have to go, and I will find a budget in like our family budget. Because for now, I'm still like in the beginning of reimagining my art career again and kind of earning some money again. And I didn't really want to put this budget on my family. But my husband told me that I have to go if it's that important to me. And it is. And yeah, I'm getting emotional here because I'm very excited. I'm very excited by the fact that I'm here. I'm excited with the stuff that we will learn today and tomorrow, day after tomorrow, because I feel that I have those stories inside of me, and I just like cannot, I really want to like, bleh, I want to vomit them out. And I feel so stupid when I do this. And it comes from me working in the advertising agencies many years ago, when a lot of the narrative stuff that I did, a lot of texts that I wrote, they were so harshly critiqued, and I rewrote them so many times that I'm not sure about like anything that I do text-wise. And I really want to publish more like in a zine format, in a strip format, in maybe just one illustrational format. Some of the thoughts and ideas that I have and the stuff that I lived through with immigration, with parenting, with the experience of traumatic events of the past and the future and the current state of things. So I really want to talk. I really want to talk about adult friendship, for example, because I struggle with it a lot. I don't really understand how it works. I would love to explore it. And about therapy, about body image, about my own humble fight against patriarchy. As much as I'm not an activist, I'm not a public person, though my video on YouTube makes me public automatically, I guess. But I really want to kind of express myself in a clearer way, in a better way, write poetry, draw strips, take part in like collaborations and everything. So this workshop is very important to me because it's being done by the people who inspired me so much. I cannot even start. And because it's going to be very valuable for what I want to do in my life in the foreseeable future. And this is why I'm here.
I'm an illustrator and author wannabe, and I also do a lot of social media.
I write. That's mostly what I do. I studied acting. I wanted to make movies, so I got into acting, which makes no sense. And then
Igual parte del proceso. It also helps to not get attached to your character.
Remember the moment, but also like, you should open yours.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
The bottle. No, the bottle.
Yeah, we can do the bottles. Like, yeah. Yay! Cheers! Yeah, cool. I asked Fran actually if there is like a river actually. It's really
Cambiar el tratamiento que cambiar porque hay un guión de por medio. In this part of the workshop, we
etiquette. First time the character enters, cut. Always.
¿Por escena o por historia entera?
Por historia entera. The first time the character appears on the graphic novel. Now,
Being the main character, like a sibling, a relative, a friend. El storyboard tiene que hacer sentido o tiene que tener sentido para ustedes. Es solo para ustedes. Si ustedes entienden lo que ocurre, todo bien. Hence why, por eso hay manchas de café, no sé si pueden ver las manchas de café, pero en fin. Probably like the cashier, and on the back, there's probably like the bathroom, and there's some lights. You already know.
So can I vlog? I'm vlogging.
you're vlogging?
Of course I do.
Oh my god.
Maybe some, but because there are all.
Like
So, and this part.
hello.
Seville 2024 Frannerd workshop. Yay!
Cute.
Yeah. I don't know.
I want to dive in. It's the same brand. Every little thing gonna be alright.
So, how good is that? Nice. Mango maracuja, raspberry, and vegan chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yeah, nice one.
Wait, I have to.
What?
To schedule all the knowledge. And I think it's learning also in
With water and no alcohol.
Entonces, lo que yo hice fue como exagerar esa introversión en la oficina.
I think I